Hello ladies and gentlemen, how are y'all doing? Welcome to my channel, Divine Faith Repping Fitness, and I'm going to tell you what the intention of this channel. What's the intention? Basically, it is to show you my 1 year experience through dedicating myself to better eating habits, detoxing, physical fitness, and mental exertion through studying and whatnot. I also want to, how would I say, get better, share it with you, learn from you, and that you too can apply what I'm learning. But what I want to also show you is that I'm not in the best physical health. I would take my shirt off to show you this, the physical health I'm in right now, but I'm in the library and I'm supposed to be whispering. But I'll show you later a video of my physical condition, but what I can show you is my body composition, blood pressure, which I'll share with you quite shortly. Now, what am I going to focus on in this? Well, I should be doing for about 4 months a detox, I wouldn't say detox program, but I'm detoxing and I'm applying different, according to availability and what I can afford at this point. Right now I'm doing liver, and I'll be moving on to maybe kidney, to different parts of detoxing, and share with you what I learned about my detoxing experience. So that'll be one thing I'll be focusing on. Another part that I'll be focusing on is outward physical appearance and strength, and I'll address quite soon what I'll be doing to achieve that. And inner health, meaning organ health, or I would say inner would also be my brain, as I'll put those two together, through what I eat and the nutrition that I get, how that's going to affect my body, my energy levels, my toxic levels, my mental awareness, do I get drowsy spots in the day. Like, I'll be addressing all these kind of things through my video posts. So overall better health, and why I want to glorify God in all that I do. I don't want to be limited and by my bad habits. Now, I share this in pretty much every video. Deal with yourself spiritually first, and that's going to greatly aid everything else. Some people could be depressed and have been hurt through verbal accusations against them, and they're eating their emotions, which led to obesity. So if you remove that hurt of maybe say in their youth and being picked on and whatnot, then they'll be able to remove that bandage, which was eating in that case. Me was, I did a lot of drugs. I did ecstasy, speed, marijuana, heavy alcoholism, hash. I smoked cigarettes for 4 years. I did, I tried salvia. I did different things, right? And they took a toll on my body, as well as eating a lot of refined sugars, lots of alcohol beverages, yes, which turns into sugar, and sugary liquids as well. A lot of, how would I say, fatty foods, comfort foods, fast foods, not making it myself, and if I did, well, it's kind of like throwing in some corn dogs into the oven and eating that, or those 25-cent noodle packages. I don't want to say any name brands, but so I've overloaded on sodium. I've gotten to the point where I'm if you can hear me, what would be rasping would be the word, while doing push-ups. So I've lost cardio, I've lost lung capacity, I've had a very toxic liver. I've had liver since liver failures before. I don't have any, what I would say, diseases or clinical diagnosed diseases of that nature. I never gone to the clinic. The only thing I've ever done close to it is to get this body composition, which I'll share with you. So my name is Samuel Bergeon. Just to give you a little heads up, I got this body composition done on a cruise boat, and the actual date's the 15th of December of 2015, but I'm January 6th now, and this is for the 1 year, so my results should not have changed too much. So age is 24. My weight on the time of this video, this video is 175, but when I took the body composition, it was 170. So since the cruise and through a lot of holiday stuff, I've gained 5 pounds. So that might alter some of these numbers, but okay, we're gonna get the general case. So basically, my skin fold, well, I have 22% body fat. According to them, that's basic level of health, which exceeding 25% will have gone towards unhealthy. So I'm just on the border of being unhealthy from a basic male point of view of my age. Now they have for fitness level, 12 to 20% performance levels, 8 to 15% body fat. Now for women, the basic health level would have been 14 to 38, fitness level 20 to 30, and for performance level 70 to 25. So I'm doing this mainly for male, but I know there's females that can apply these same concepts and get results too. Now, it says my total fat mass is 37 pounds. So out of my 170, according to this, 37 was fat tissues. My total lean mass, which includes muscle, bones, organs, and water, was 133, excuse me. This was my lean mass. Now my suggested lean mass is 125, so I'm going to have to work that away. So my desired weight, 20% of fat was my current lean mass. So my suggested weight was 156. So that's a lot of weight to drop, and I know it doesn't seem like I have that weight to drop, but somehow I'm going to be trying to achieve that. It's not really my goal, but it's just a point that I want to eventually reach. It's not like I'll be pissed and mad if I don't reach it. I'm just going to do everything that I can today to eventually reach that 365 days from now. Now, as for my blood pressure, it stayed at a normal. There was red, there was yellow, and there was a green part on the bar. I was in the middle of the yellow. I'm not optimal. I know at my age I should be optimal. If I continue the way I'm doing now, I can only see myself, in the 30s, in my 40s, 50s, and 60s, decreasing. So right now I'm trying to nip this in the bud. So my pulse was 73, which wasn't so bad, but it was not that great either. My diastolic was 83, and my systolic was 120. I have no clue how to pronounce these words, never learned them, but for someone who might understand, I'm going to try to reduce these numbers. So let's say in order was 128, 83, and 73. Now those numbers I'm going to try to address in monthly terms to see where I'm going. Again, stress can bring up these things, the foods that you can bring it up, but the point is I'm trying to bring everything down to at least to a fitness level. I'm not trying to be athletic as this is my job. I want to just be fitness, or at least at the bottom end of average health, just on that border at least. Now, how will I achieve this? Well, there's different extremes in every aspect. There's many different people that focus on one area, being a fruitarian, a vegetarian, while just doing bodybuilding, while just applying this, or eating and drinking tons of teas and herbal stuff. I mean, there's so many ways of achieving it, but the way I'm doing it is applying what I've learned and I found would be the best for me and for what I'm trying to achieve. Now, I could teach you and teach you and teach you like many other videos and books will out there, but I'm not here to really teach you as to inform what I'm doing and why for me. And I want you to learn for yourself. I want you to open books. I want you to ask questions and learn for yourself, and you find something that can be tailored for you, for your condition. Like me, I have limited finance and I have many things to do, and my whole focus is not around fitness alone. Like I have a spiritual life to maintain, a family life to maintain. I have my own things my own little hobbies I like to do, father and son times, and the cooking and the cleaning, and so my time is dispersed. So the point is to get the best out of my time that I can within the budget that I can with what I have. So what, like I said, with intake-wise, the foods that I eat, I've been trying to stay away from anything that would be considered fast food, negative to your health, and moving towards eating positive. I don't know, really not positive wouldn't be the best word. I would say some maximizing the efficiency of my inputs, which would be leafy greens, fruits, herbal stuff, home cooking my foods, and any kind of maybe supplements that I cannot get in my normal foods, such as ginkgo, ginseng, or I'll make a threes or something that I lack. So I'll be going from my bad habits to better habits and progressing from there and working my way in, as well as physical, which was kind of lazy workouts when I felt like it, not really pushing myself, lacking consistency, lacking focus, and I'll be moving into calisthenics, which is using my body weight, and some weight training, because I have weights. I wouldn't say necessarily bodybuilding, but I'm able to use weights to focus on certain exercises, on certain muscles by using certain exercises, because I have that availability, and towards a bit more cardio, getting my heart rate up. Cardio is not my main focus. It would be calisthenics, then weight training, then cardio. So it'll be my physical approach. Now my mental and spiritual approach, that is getting my relationship right with Christ and with God. Getting my nose deep in the Bible, studying, applying, and teaching to you what I'm already applying in my life, as well as I'm getting more into studying to be disciplined, to be able to be disciplined. I hate my tongue twisting myself. Basically, off the train of thought. My mental game will affect my other games. If I don't feel like cooking, if I don't feel like making my juices every morning, if I don't, I wake up drowsy and my head doesn't want to read the book and all that, that's going to offset everything. So the mental comes also from better health. Physical is going to help my mind. Better food intake is going to help my mind. Better relying on God for the strength and the guidance of what to do is definitely going to help my mind. So you got to get your mind game up. So I'll be addressing these three main aspects: is spirit and mind, internal organ and foods, and physical exercises that are going to affect the outward part of you physically. Now, do I have any goals? Yes, to reduce my body fat, to stop having these bad habits, to share with you my experiences and to learn from you what applies, and to be consistent. I think my biggest goal is in this year is to be consistent in everything that I do. Now, with that being said, I'm going to go break in later other videos to break down more specifically what I'm seeking. This is kind of an overall video. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to share. I'm not going to tell you to go like the button down there or share it on the you hear that enough, right? So I'm going to begin, and I got to do my stuff today, so I got to keep moving on. I got other videos to do. Amen.